What are the parts of an SSB? What sections does it involve? How long does it last?
Okay, if you look at per se SSB, it has got 4 distinct stages. The first one being the screening stage, popularly known as a picture perception and discussion test. Now, the main SSB comprises of 3 parts. The psychological test containing 4 different tests in it. Then your personal interview, which contains 6 different parts in it. And the group testing, which contains 9 different parts.
So what would your top tip or trick, like you were saying, for SSB would be? What is the main advice that you'd like to give candidates who are going to go for their SSB?
And that is all that the SSB looks in you. Can you be a little original?
Yes.
If you can't, say for example, I'll quote another example. I show you a picture. I show the students a picture of a man, woman holding their hands and walking in a garden. This is a picture that I am seeing you.
Right.
Now, the large majority, as per the data which is available, large majority will see this man and a woman as boyfriend and girlfriend. The most common used word is lovers. The next most common thing is father and daughter.
Right.
Till date, very few people are able to see it as two colleagues walking in a garden discussing on some project. Just because they are holding hand,
right,
I am forgetting the mood, sense, everything, and I am just focusing on holding of hand of a male by another person, a male and a female holding hand. That makes a lot of difference. That is where originality is very much required.
Okay, so be original, and it's simple, you're saying. It's not that difficult. People can practice for SSB in their day-to-day lives. So that was intriguing. How can they do that? Okay.
Now there is something, whether it is interviewing officer, the psychologist or the GTO, they are just going to ask simple questions, or they're looking at you in a very simple manner. This becomes a learning. So when you are sitting out there in front of the interviewing officer, your answer is flat and simple. So this is how the things can be done.
So are there any tips that you can give to people about how to impress the GTO? Is there anything in their behavior, in their dressing up, in how you talk to them? Are there any tips that you'd like to give students?
They are very much impressed by immaculately worn shorts, t-shirt, or your yoga pants, or neat and clean shoes, nicely done up hairs. And it's approximately about 6.5 hours overall of the GTO test. In that 6.5 hours, if you can maintain your posture, a straight posture, a smile on your face, the GTO will fall flat for these simple things. Baki rest, whatever task you are doing, that is different. That has to be done. But overall, as a dressing sense, as expression, this is what is more better.
So you'd suggest to boys that they wear trousers and shirts, nothing very flashy, your body, no jewelry. Jeans, how about jeans?
Jeans, you see, in armed forces, jeans is a sure no thing. This is what is called practicing back at home. Stop wearing jeans, stop wearing sneakers, wear a trouser, wear a leather shoes, wear a light color shirt. Keep your hairs combed every 10-15 minutes. You slowly get into the habit of looking smart. The moment you feel yourself that you are smart, nobody on this earth can stop you from doing so.
So another question that I got, Dheeresh, was how to approach word association test and situation reaction test in SSB interview.
You see, word association test has got one simplest of the trick, that start looking at the same things in a different manner, which is slightly original to you. Now, what happens is, you can simply follow the trick. Don't place the word before the start of a sentence. Place it in between, draw a blank line, place the word somewhere in the center or end, and write something on it. Now, there is also one other example with respect to, say, situation reaction test. Say, for example, I give you a situation. You are going to your sister's house, which is 50 kilometers away. While passing through a jungle, your tire got punctured, your cycle tire got punctured. Now, people, the 99% of the people, the moment I say jungle, they perceive that it's a thick jungle, lot of wild animals, and I mean, you can't really see what is, क्या बोलते हैं, I mean, you can't really see what is inside that jungle. Mm-hmm. Look at the situation, analyze it. What is your aim? You have to reach your sister's house 40 kilometers away. Now, a city boy will not go on a bicycle 40 kilometers. That means you are well built. I mean, गांव के आप हैं, आपने अच्छा दूध घी खाया हुआ है. Secondly, don't assume that you are in the middle of the jungle. Why can't you be at the start of the jungle or at the end of the jungle? Mm-hmm. Thirdly, who says that the jungle itself is 40 kilometers? The jungle can be just 500 meters. And after that, you come out of the jungle on the main highway. Okay. The way you look at the situation tells your positive outlook. You people, generally, we all keep hearing that people say, gentlemen, be positive. Positively socho. Right. Be positive. Be nice. Be simple. Be truthful. But looking at a jungle which has got wild animals, which I did not specify in my problem, is called as looking at anything negatively. Fir aap bataiye, how will you pass? Then it is your problem, not the problem of assessor.
Right. Right. So I think out of the box thinking, मुझे लग रहा है ऐसा आपकी बातों से कि that really matters. A positive way of thinking. Thing, Colonel Tripathi, which I repeatedly hear from people, army officers basically, is be yourself. That don't try to show them you're different from what you actually are, क्योंकि वो पकड़ लेते हैं जो psychologists बैठे होते हैं. How true is that?
Long story. जब आप long story बनाते हैं, you end up making a mistake by telling or exaggerating something which is not required. Okay. Then there is a problem.
I see.
My name is Dheeresh Tripathi, and I teach students about SSB. I have been into army for so. Now you see, मैं जब बोलूँगा फालतू की चीज बोलूँगा, I will end up making a mistake. That is what is called be yourself. Don't unnecessarily try to hoodwink people.
एक और चीज मैं आपसे पूछना चाह रही थी कर्नल त्रिपाठी के सारे आर्मी या डिफेंस फोर्सेस के do you have it in you उनकी टैगलाइन होती है. Do you have it in you? Do you have? So what is this thing that they are looking for? क्या चीज है वो that people need to have in themselves?
It's a very strange question. People keep asking. It has got a very simple translation. You should have a head on top of you, which can see the problem in correct light, rationalize the solution for the same. You should have a good speaking skill, a good heart to mix around with people, and at the same time, a bad heart also that somebody who is wrong, usko aap डांट मार सके, गाली दे सके, पीट सके. That is also required. That's a average human being. Right. Then you should be physically and mentally both stable. I'm not saying good. मैं आपको ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ साधु महात्मा, but mentally and physically stable. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, one or the other place, you should be a leader. Say, in a class, some people are good at maths, some physics, some history, some music, some speaking, some talking. This is what is called as, being a leader at one or the other moment. But if you are not a leader, anywhere, then it becomes
see and interviews. There is another query which I often get on my messages कि English में बोलना कितना जरूरी है. If someone is not very comfortable in English, अगर वो हिंदी में बोलना चाह रहे हैं तो या अंग्रेजी गलत बोलते हैं तो उससे बहुत ज्यादा फर्क पड़ता है क्या इंटरव्यूइंग ऑफिसर के ऊपर?
I'll agree, and let me tell you honestly, gone are those days when we were into British era. We are in the year 2022, wherein every child compulsorily is supposed to be studying English till class 12. Mm-hmm. Now, one thing which we all fail to understand is the assessor is not interested in your grammar. Grammar अच्छा होगा तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, लेकिन नहीं होगा तो it's okay. But fluency is very much required. What happens is, you are most welcome to speak in Hindi, but speak like English. That is Hindi and English का form.
Okay. So what you basically are saying is कि आपको जैसे भी English आती है आप उसमें बोलिए, आपको grammar के लिए कोई judge नहीं कर रहा है. So I think we will end on that very positive note that there is no dearth of options to join the forces. So guys and girls, please go ahead. All the best to you, and thank you, Tripathi. We started late, but ho gaya.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. And anybody, any guys, I mean, any people who feel that they need a little extra, you're most welcome to call us. We don't charge money for counseling. It might be a full day counseling, no problem. If we can help you people, we'll be happy to help.
I did read that on your site that आपकी counseling free है. So guys, please call him. Where can they? Col Dheeresh, are there any numbers on your page?
Yeah. The mobile numbers are there. Plus, our website is there as Cadeto India. I mean, or just by typing Dheeresh Tripathi on what do you call internet, you will find our all numbers, everything.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I'm sure you're going to get a lot of calls. Thank you so much for your time. Good evening.
Sure. Thank you, Rachna. Thank you.